Good afternoon, can I help you? Are you Mrs. Embling? Mrs. David Embling, yes. What can I do for you?
I'm Peter Denning and this is my wife Sue.
We hope you won't mind us calling unannounced. Only we've come to show you our baby. Your baby? But...
We'd better explain. We've just adopted this little boy and we understand he's, well, really rather special.
The way we understand it is, well, if you and your husband hadn't found Barney when you did, he might not be here now. Oh, good heavens! You mean this is the baby that was abandoned in our barn? Yes, that's right. We just had to come and see you, to give you our personal heartfelt thanks.
Gwen was absolutely over the moon. She poured tea for Sue and Peter Denning, to whom she had warmed immediately. He was a company accountant, and she now spent her days and nights being mother to baby Barney.
Do you both take sugar? Not for me, thanks, Mrs. Embling.
2, please. It's the only vice I have left these days. Gwen poured the tea and handed them the cups. Her gaze returned to the pram, which was next to the coffee table, the contents of which were of most interest to her.
I must say he looks bonny, yes he does. The hospital says he's doing amazingly well, when you consider his start in life as well.
We read the newspaper report about you having found him in your barn and couldn't believe it when we were told he was the one we could adopt if we were interested.
What exactly happened, Mrs. Embling? We know his mother was underage, but we don't really know much more than that. I don't know an awful lot about it, but on the night my husband David came rushing into the house and was all flustered. He was looking for his torch and he said he'd heard something. I put on my coat and went out with him, see? Well, he thought he'd heard a ghost, but then this little chap started to yell out again, and we found him in a box of straw. Oh, it's an amazing story. We feel so lucky to have him. I can't have children, you see, and Peter and I have been on the agency list for a long, long time. And now your dreams come true. Well, I can see he's going to have a good home with you too.
Thank you. We won't let him want for anything, I can assure you of that.
What about his mother, Mrs. Embling? What's happened to her? Well, you know it was incest,
yes.
Do you? I believe her father's waiting to stand trial, isn't he? I don't know much more than that. Oh, I'm so pleased you've come to see me. I can relate to your situation, actually, because I couldn't have children either. And I've always been sad about that. So our little bundle of joy is probably very special to you, eh? Oh, yes, he is. Very, very much.
Would you and your husband consent to be godparents?
Oh, we'd be delighted.
Gwen had tears in her eyes, and then she heard the back door close. David had entered.
David, come into the sitting room. We've got 3 very special guests, my dear.
Collingbourne Tuck looked at the display in the corner of the post office. He hadn't seen anything quite like it. Were they books? Well, they looked like it. He pushed his cap to the back of his head slightly and scratched it in puzzlement.
Here, Carrie, what's all this here, then?
And you've seen videos before, Collingbourne?
Oh, is that what they be? What are they doing here, then?
This is our new venture, video hire. Perhaps you ought to indulge.
Me? I ain't even got a television set. Drives I mad when they licence people keeps writing to and knocking on me door saying they can't find a licence for my address. I tells them I ain't got a blessed set, but they don't believe it, I don't reckon.
That's because most people have these days.
All I got is me 1951 Marconi Valve wireless set, that's all I wants. Give I gardener's question time in the Archers any day.
Do you know, I don't think I've listened to the Archers since Grace died in the stable fire in whenever 'twas. But look, Collingbourne, if you was to get a set and a video, just look at the films you could hire for a night. Casablanca, Carry On Doctor, Thunderbirds Are Go.
Oh, you know any of they?
Don't forget you'd impress Mrs. Palmer.
Huh?
If you was to invite her round for the evening and show her a good old film, I reckon she'd be well taken in.
Do you reckon her would?
You've got to woo some women, Collingbourne, and a night of watching videos is the modern way to do it.
Oh, well, I might consider it then. Anyhow, can I have me usual pipe tobacco, please, and an evening journal?
Barry Dixon was sat at his computer in the office of the Carthampton Gazette. The newsroom was buzzing, and his concentration was interrupted by the telephone on his desk. Features? Yes, speaking. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting to hear from you, Brenda. Oh, there's no need to thank me, it were a pleasure. That priory up on Acre Down fascinates me. I wish now we'd taken our picnic up to it and not sat on White Horse. I'm thinking of doing a feature on it. Here, could you ask Grant Village for me to see if there are any folk who know much about that place? Oh, thanks, Brenda. Look, I know we've had our differences lately, but thanks for phoning me. You've made my day. Right. Try, love. Might see you later. Hello, features. Joe! How lovely to hear from you. Where are you? On your way down from Bolton? When will you get here? Tomorrow. Oh, you're stopping over with friends in Birmingham. Joanne, it's smashing to hear from you, love. Well, till tomorrow then. Bye. Carol sat in stunned silence for a moment. Alec had spilled the beans about his new partnership with Ron Hanway.
Tell me that again, Alec. You've done what?
I've become Ron Hanway's business partner.
Without finally talking it over with me, your wife? Look, I thought we agreed, love. What about your redundancy?
Oh, the money side of it hasn't been broached as yet. We've only shaken hands on it. Then I felt unwell.
Well, at least he hasn't got his grubby little mitts on the money.
Such as it is.
It doesn't matter how much it is. If you part with 10 quid on something you're not really sure about, it's too much.
I felt I had to strike while the iron was hot, Carol.
Ron Hanway could have waited for you to think about it. If he was anything of a businessman, he'd be prepared to do that anyway.
Give him his due, Carol. He never pushed me. I made up my own mind and went to see him.
Before you hand over anything, I want to know more about his setup. After all, he was very interested in your credit rating, wasn't he? Alec? Alec, what's wrong, love?
Oh, let me sit down. I just felt faint again.
Oh. Alec Harris, I'm ringing that specialist. I don't like the look of you at all.
Two familiar-looking young men of about 30-ish were standing outside the Boar's Head. They looked up at the pub sign, then around at the village green and across to the church. Nothing had changed. They'd been to Acrebury before and had worked for Major Harcourt's odd jobbers, until he slung them out 5 years before. One smiled at the other, and they both climbed the 3 shallow stone steps into the public bar of John Clark's pub. Thank you, sir. Was there anything else at all? That's $3.70 altogether then. Thank you.
Shop!
Just a minute, please. Your change, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Hello, John. I reckon it's been 5 years, isn't it?
Oh, my God. Dossa young. Well, if I'd known it was you, I most certainly would not have called you, sir.
You remember my mate Frankie Mail, don't you?
Oh, don't worry. I don't think there's anybody in this village could forget either of you. What's more, I don't like the fact that you're both involved with my uncle. Where is your uncle? We've got business to discuss. That's what worries me.
John, there's no need for you to worry, mate. Times have changed and so have Frankie and me.
That would take a miracle. And I definitely don't believe in miracles.